It's been a while, right? And it's been magnificent. It's been eye-opening. And especially during, it's the time we're preparing for the winter solstice. Thank you for coming back again here on this channel. We are the Love Doctors. We are here to provide you with the essential things that you need, darling. It's, it's sacred. Not everybody can get it, but they can get it, if you know what I'm talking about, right? But listen, as I am sitting here reviewing the ruins that are within my hand, right? It's December 19th, 2021, 22, 23. I got 5 more days after today. And it's going to be my daddy's birthday. December 24th, 1954. He was a life path number 1. Just like, that person y'all follow, Jesus. But listen, right? So I was sitting up talking to my daddy. And my daddy said, last year, you told me some wonderful things that you was doing. And, what happened? And I said, Daddy, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you what happened, right? 10 days before my mother's birthday, this person that I looked at as a father figure, it ain't too many that I could say I learned something from, especially, if they are a divine masculine. Pharaoh. Ain't too much I can learn from them because, we typically, ride the same rivers, It's 5 rivers of hell, right? So we ride the same rivers and everything. So it ain't too many of them that, I take my hat off to, But this one particular man, I had known him ever since I was a girl, a young girl, learning responsibilities, right? And 10 days before my birth mother's birthday, he got moved over to the other side. And I felt some type of way about it. Like, it bothered me. And at the level that it bothered me, I had to figure out why was I feeling these things? And what did it mean during my ascension time? Because when you're healing and someone moves to the other side, the non-physical side, you know what I'm talking about, right? It kind of throws a monkey wrench in for certain mediums and healers, because then they have to come back and work. If they've been doing the right things and they bent the knee to the right side, they come back to be our protectors on the other side, right? Now this man, like I said, ain't too many of, the divine males, masculines that I looked at as fatherly, right? It's my father, my grandfather. And this one particular guy. But yet when he crossed over to the other side, and I had to go do, what shamans do, so that I could present him to be, his heart to be weighed light as a feather with my brother Anubis, right? I couldn't think of any words, kind words, that I had come across anybody saying about this man that I looked at as a father figure. And for me, that's not a good thing. That means that the Most High God is going to challenge me with something. And I don't know about you, but I don't always find comfort in the challenges that the Most High be giving me. And I'd be like, why for I gotta do it? Like, I know what you sent me to do and to break, these generational curses and everything, but sometimes a bitch can get tired. Okay, great. So listen, right? As I'm sitting and I'm still, contemplating, trying to come up with something good I had heard anybody say about this man. And I couldn't think of nobody. Nobody. Everybody that I had known that had been around this man, I heard them talk shit about him. I mean, and talk shit about him that it kind of, set in. And, I began to think like them. And, of course, that put fuel on God's fire for me. Yeah. So the day that he died, there was something that I had to do, that I was instructed to do. Because, again, when you are initiated, when you are elected, I know everybody got this whole chosen thing. No, bitch, I was elected. Okay? I was elected since the time I dropped from her ass. Elected. Okay? Because ain't no way these things are just coincidence. There's no coincidences here on this slave planet. Not one. So, every day. See that man's name right there? Every day. I won't ever forget Randy. Ever. Because I had to give an account to God. Why you can't tell me something nice about him? And I don't want to hear a fucking thing what nobody else say. I want to know what you say. That's what he said to me. And I was like, because I don't know how you talk to God, but I told to God, I talked to my daddy. And I was like, Dad, you still my nigga, right? I'm going to work on that. And that's what I've been doing. I've been working on that. And when I learned that Mr. Randy got passed over to a heavenly realm because of all the things I went deep down and dispersed within myself. Fuck shit, stupid shit, dumb shit that I heard another motherfucker say about him. It put him on a different elevation because it's levels to heaven. It put him on a different level because from what they were saying about him, I was going to have to assist him wearing his heart, and it wasn't going to be light as a feather. And he was going to have to put on the other side over there where, that three-horned Lord of the underworld is at. I respect him. I do, because he got summoned. And I assisted him not being able to go over there. He didn't have to go over there once I put in those good words for him. Because of how he made me feel. And he made me feel comfortable on who the fuck I was. From the first time I met Mr. Randy to the last time that I kissed his forehead and welcomed him to the other side. It wasn't long after, a couple days, and I received notification. We are here. I know he's just human. We don't know no better. No, you fucking know better. Because we all gonna have a time and a place, right? And you gonna want me to be more comfortable with presenting beautiful words to the Most High God about you. Because I don't want to have to revisit this shit again. I learned a very valuable lesson. Very valuable. Never judge a book by its cover. And I judged Randy by his cover, by what another motherfucker had said about him, and I let it set in my Rolodex. And when he died, all I could present God with was pussy hole shit. That's a word that Mr. Randy taught me, pussy hole. And I like it. It stuck on me. Like I said, he taught me beautiful things, wonderful words. Yeah. And now he sits. Because I granted him access to come back over here to this side of the slave ship. And for those that disrespected the woman that he chose, like it gives me great joy to know that those that disrespected her in his last months and his last days, they gonna get that work from Mr. Randy. Yeah. That shit excites me because she deserved better. She deserved to have support and comfort. And they didn't provide her with that. They didn't. And for that one that came there yelling in her face, yeah, I asked her, I begged her, just let me touch her. That's all I wanted to do was touch her. And she wouldn't let me do it. Because it wasn't going to be a good touch. Not at all. Not at all. But she didn't want me to do it because, she would, she a different type of holy, She walked with, Jehovah Witnesses. I respect them all, Like I said, I learned something from them all. But if you can't teach me nothing of your religion, I tend not to fuck with you, right? Okay, great. But listen, as we moving forward, you're going to have to be accountable for all of the stuff you hold inside. Because these turkey vultures been flying high. And the Polynesians, yeah. And the owls. Prepare yourself, because year 8 is amongst many things that are going to be here because they're going to want vengeance. And I'm not going to have a problem because I cleanse my soul on a daily. You saw how I just told you about Mr. Randy? This is my life. This ain't entertainment. This is what happened during the days that came up until him going to the other side, the non-physical side. It is what it is. And now, he's happy. It brings him joy to rise with the Father on the opposite side. Because I say good words for him. I did. I wanted him to feel the embrace of the Father and the Mother and the Son. Yeah. So I cleanse my soul. And I don't care for the pussy holes that don't like it. That means you need to clean your stuff up. You need to go take a bath. You need to go bathe and get all of that gunk off of you. Make sure you put some rosemary in the water so the mother can seep in and clean out some of that bullshit. You got how many more days before? Like I said, my daddy's birthday is coming. And the energy, the frequency, this retrograde right here. I'm not going to let it hold me back. My ancestors are here in the legions. Bruh, like the world don't even know this type of love. Pure agape from above and below. Man, holy sticks, holy sticks. That's all I'm going to say to you, holy sticks. Because, yeah, I know the person that's going to be rowing the boat over there to the other side. And her mouth going to be sewn up. She already know it. She had already prophesied that shit for herself. You're going to be all right. But you're going to have to heal from this fuck shit, stupid shit, dumb shit that they presented you here on this slave planet. okay? Know that you are divinely loved. You are divinely protected. Ain't a motherfucking thing they could do about it. Ain't the mother little girls over there that told you that? I'm gonna go get me some hot chocolate because it's amazing. You put a peppermint stick in it and twirl it. No more than 7. This is a beautiful time. The reindeers are frolicking in the forest, and that's what I want for you. That's why I'm telling you these stories of my life. It ain't for fucking entertainment. It's because my experiences can assist you. I'm paving the way so y'all ain't got to experience what the fuck I already done been through. That's why I tell y'all these things. Because I love you. Because if I ain't give a fuck about you, like, the amount of rage that Mother Demeter, the beef that she got for y'all here, it's something that I respect, and I get out of the way. And I bury my grievances with her. Okay? Move forward because, like I said, we are upon year number 8. And go sit down and go over that MBTI test. You need to know your life path number and what your mission here is for, because it ain't for fuck shit, stupid shit, nor dumb shit. It's not to interfere in anyone else's life, because they are here to learn a lesson from God, just as you are. Okay? And be safe and be kind to one another moving forward. That's it. You don't need nothing else. You don't. Just go.